Harvest solar for less in the United States in 2026. Utah balcony solar is approved legally, and utilities, when rules are followed, will allow it. Balcony solar kits in IKEA stores now in Germany may become available soon in 30 US states. At least 30 US states passed laws or are considering passing laws to allow these plug-in solar kits. A technology known as plug-in balcony or garden solar that is already enormously popular exists in Germany, in part because you can buy a kit for less than $600 at IKEA. It's a small solar panel system, often up to 1,200 watts of electricity in all, or a little more than a refrigerator consumes, that you can affix to a wall, hang on a railing or prop up in a garden, and then plug directly into a wall socket with the help of a small device called a microinverter. It pumps electricity clocked into your household circuits to offset your power demand. The idea has wide appeal. Last year, Republican-led Utah became the first of all US states to reveal they now allow plug-in solar sales. Although these kits are modest in scale, they have the potential to change how Americans understand and at scale consume energy. More states should get on board with them as part of a broader campaign to transform how our country harnesses renewable and zero-carbon power. There are a few good reasons America should embrace balcony solar. For one, it will expand access to a clean power source that's playing an increasing role in the global energy system. As batteries continue to develop, larger and larger amounts of energy will be stored at ever smaller sizes and scales. Last month, the US, despite the Trump administration's meddling with renewable energy projects, generated more electricity from solar than from coal power. For the first time ever, a balcony or backyard solar kit could also recruit people from a much larger group, including renters, to cut their greenhouse gas pollution, climate advocates, coach homeowners to replace the big machines in their homes with the cleanest alternatives. Buy an electric vehicle, not a gas-powered car cage, a heat pump, not a furnace, an electric induction stove, not a gas range. Now for lower cost, buy balcony solar, not huge solar panels. With balcony solar, apartment and condo dwelling Americans in a small way can take ownership of some energy and cut down pollution on the margins. At the same time, most Americans live in single-family homes, and one reason only about 9% of them have solar panels is the price tag. Americans have eye-watering rooftop solar cost compared with those in the rest of the world. A standard 7-kilowatt rooftop solar system that costs $28,000 to install in the United States would cost only $4,000 in Australia or $10,000 in Germany, according to the research and advocacy group Permit Power. What experts call our soft costs, marketing and sales, as well as our mishmash of local permitting rules and practices, can add thousands of dollars to the cost of a project. Many of the countries that have brought down the cost of rooftop solar to low levels rewrote local rules. Here in the United States, the truly transformative reforms for cutting rules for rooftop solar cost would have to happen in the States going forward. Balcony solar should be able to avoid some of the rooftop solar creeping forward cost. It will be bought off the shelf like a consumer product, not sold by a team. Like a swimming pool, it can be installed by just about anyone with team and no special training. And it requires minimal approval. There are still some technical questions to resolve about how balcony solar will work at home here in the US, in part because our electricity networks work differentiated than in Europe. A plug-and-play balcony solar system has yet to be certified. In the United States, testing began only recently. Utah's law legalizing plug-in solar requires any system to be certified as safe by outside authorities. Then other states should follow its lead. There is one concern I have about balcony solar, which is that users could exaggerate its contribution to this future of ours. The little panels have a certain romance to them, suggesting we all might generate our own homespun electricity, but they are too small to ever replace the
still be needed. The charisma in low cost of balcony solar help us imagine an energy abundant future. The electricity system of the 2000s rely far more on coal than ours for sure. One concern besides cost about rooftop solar is that it is vulnerable to hail showers. The 3 or so smaller panels propped up outside the house can be pulled to inner rooms temporarily if hail threatens to break them, or covers put over them more easily than larger rooftop solar, vulnerable to sea.
Then law upon a shelf, solar vulnerable to climate change and hail showers presently.